Madam, madam, hello, madam.
Am I audible?
Am I audible, madam? Hello, madam.
Hello, yes, I am.
Yeah, madam. Am I audible?
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah. Now we are starting.
Yes, it's okay. So how about the PPT PowerPoint? Should I send to you or I will presentation by myself?
You are present. You present.
Okay.
Okay.
So we are starting.
Yeah, sure.
Supriyo,
Okay, good. Starting. Today is the second session of this international webinar on yoga. Yoga is necessary for all-round fitness. Once Sri Ravi Shankar said, health is not a mere absence of disease. It is the dynamic expression of life in terms of how joyful, loving, and enthusiastic you are. If we think like the famous master Sri Pandit Ravi Shankar, then we must have to accept that yoga is the most powerful way through our body, mind, and soul will be elevated and flourished, and we will be able to remain fit physically and mentally. Now, we are pleased, and at the same time, it is an honor for me to announce that Dr. Putri Purnavati, an eminent scholar, as well as Associate Professor, Department of Yoga and Health, and a faculty member of Brahma Vidya Sugriya Hindu University, Indonesia, is now with us. She will very soon deliver our valuable speech. I think we all will find her insight helpful. Let us welcome our honorable speaker, Dr. Purnavati. We will be delighted to have your mastery. Madam, over to you.
Thank you very much for the announce. I'm Sri Putri Purnamawati. I'm from Indonesia, from Bali. So I'm very happy here to join the webinar, international webinar on yoga. Today, I will presentation about how is the yoga teaching from Raspati Tatwa. Okay. Before I will explain about Raspati Tatwa, so let me doing the greeting Om Swastiastu, Om Awignam Astu Namasidam, Om Sidirastu Tat Astu Swaha. So I will recite the mantra from Raspati Tatwa also. Hope everything will be going good. Om Adityasya Param Jyoti Rakta Tejo Namastute Shweta Pankaja Madhyaste Baskaraya Namastute Om Rangrengsah Paramashiva Yanama Swaha. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe I will show my presentation. Oh, that's... Okay. Okay, maybe the teaching of yoga from Raspati Tatwa, this very much influence in Bali. Because the teaching yoga were found by Maharishi Patanjali and other very popular teaching among Hindu. Yoga is practical science of the Vedic teaching. But in Bali itself, we have the Raspati Tatwa. Raspati Tatwa is explained, consists of 74 chapters and use Sanskrit and Old Java language. The Sanskrit language is arranged in the form of sloka, and the Old Javanese language is arranged in the what we call gancaran. So from here, in Raspati Tatwa contain a dialogue between spiritual teacher Sangyang Ishwara and spiritual sisya or student, namely Bhagawan Raspati. Sangyang Ishwara, the Sangyang, this is the Balinese old language. Yeah? Sangyang Ishwara reside in the top of Mount Kailas, Himalaya, which considered sacred. But Bhagawan Raspati is a holy person who we believe like a world teacher or Guru Loka who domiciled in heaven. So in Raspati Tatwa, God is called Paramashiva. Yep. Paramashiva or Iswara is one or single existence. He is what we call Sadhu Sakti. So he has attribute of omnipotent called Asta Ishwarya. His omnipotent nature is symbolized by an 8-leaf lotus flower called Padmasana. So if you come to our place, Bali, every temple you can see the Padmasana. This is, we worship here Sangyang Vidi. Sangyang Vidi or Ishwara, Brahman, Paramashiva or Ishwara. This is the temple where we are praying Paramashiva, Sadashiva, and Shiva. So the teaching, yoga teaching from Raspati Tatwa, first we have to understand about the energy of God, what we call Dewata Navasanga. This is, and after that, by learning the Tatwa, what we call Jnana Bayudreka, so not being immersed in the pleasure of lust, like this we call Indriya Yoga Marga, and not being attached to the reward of good or bad deed. This is we call Tresna Dosa Kasaya as a condition for obtaining the deliverance or moksha. Raspati teaching, this we are in philosophy, they use Samkhya Yoga as the main or foundation teaching. Jadi here's Raspati Tatwa, there is two highest element and the source of everything, what we call Setana and Asetana. Setana is an element of consciousness. Consciousness consisting of Parama Tatwa, Sadashiva Tatwa, and Shiva Tatwa. And Asetana is an element of unconsciousness. Setana telu or three level of consciousness. Paramashiva has the highest level of consciousness. intermediate Sadashiva, and the lowest Shivatma, and the level of consciousness depend of frequency of Maya influence. Paramashiva Tatwa, namely the Setana, who has the highest awareness free from virtual influence. So here's we call in Bali Sangyang Vidi Paramashiva. Sadashiva, namely Setana, who are medium level of consciousness. 3 is virtual influence, but still small, called Sangyang Vidi Sadashiva. Shivatmang Tatwa, named the Setana that has the lowest level of consciousness, is we call Atma or Jivatma. From the philosophical point of view, with this influence of Maya on Setana, classified 3 room, 3 Purusa, namely Paramashiva or God in the state of Nirguna Brahman, and Sadashiva or Saguna Brahman. Lord Shiva is in the state of Maya, who is the soul of all being. The difference from above does not mean polytheism, because this principal source is still the same. However, it is classified into 3 based on certain properties. Function is a result of the influence of Maya. In Raspati Tatwa, this is we have 6 branches of yoga, which called Sadanga Yoga. Sadanga Yoga can also said to be the 6 interrelated level of yoga. So this is the word I use this Pali language Alawa or all Javanese language. Nahantang Sadanga Yoga ngarannya ika sadano ning sang mahayun umangguhakana sang hyang wisesa dan jika pahayutang idepta. This is Jawa language. Yeah. So here Sadanga and Astanga have the different point of view in Raspati Tatwa, because we are not here, we are direct to Pratyaharasta Dhyanam, that's mean Pratyahara Dharana, and after that Sadanga, this is Sadanga Yoga Yuchati. Jadi this is the difference between Sadanga and Astanga Yoga from Patanjali. So we cut here Yama, Niyama and Asanas. So we are direct to Pratyahara. This is from Raspati Tatwa. This is the something different between Sadanga Yoga and Astanga Yoga from Patanjali. So this is the difference. This is in Yoga Sutra Patanjali and Raspati Tatwa. Here is Pratyahara, but here start from Yama, Niyama, and Asana. So, but here Pratyahara, Dharana, Pranayama, Dharana, Tarka, and Samadhi. So why we are not using like Yoga Sutra Patanjali? Because in Bali we are not use the asana. So we have another point of view about yoga in Raspati Tatwa. First, if Pratyahara, jadi Pratyahara mean withdraw, Dhyana mean meditation, Pranayama breath control, Dharana holding, Tarka reflection, and Samadhi concentration. There are just 6 branches of yoga. So Pratyahara mean withdraw. What is the withdrawal? Here is to attract the sense of their favorite object. So in its sense, his own object of pleasure from its favorite object, for example, beautiful, ace, and others. So how to control and to withdraw the sense of Mahabhuta, Pancha Mahabhuta, Pancha Karmendriya, Pancha Tanmatra, and Pancha Buddhi Indriya. Also, here, Pratyahara to control what we call Triguna, Sattvam, Rajas, and Tamas. So we have to withdraw all that thing like Triguna, Satwam Rajas Tamas, and Pancha Mahabhuta, Pancha Tanmatra, Pancha Buddhi Indriya, and Pancha Karmendriya. Now, so here's Pratyahara Yoga. This is what we call his must be guarded by a pure chitta. Pure chitta. So now after that, Dhyana Yoga. This is very important about Om and Omkara. This is in Balinese Omkara. This is we call Nada, Windu, Ardha Chandra. So this is the element of Sakti. Now, Dhyana Yoga or meditation is the state of mind in which mind is an absolute being that does not take action according to Hinduism. Atman is the source of infinite power and wisdom in human being. And dhyana or meditation is a mean of connecting with the highest wisdom. The Hindus say that when the mind is doing nothing, it can enter the super consciousness or Turiya stage and realize once with a God. One has attained Turiya, one can be said to have attained moksha, free from the cycle of the birth and death. A person who can reach Turiya in Raspati Tatwa, while they are still human body, so here we call Jiva Mukti. After that, Pranayama Yoga. Pranayama, what we call this the breath control. It flows all the way out of the breath from the school at the disease and at the way must be closed eyes and everything. This is pranayama. How we call pranayama yoga. So in Raspati Tatwa, pranayama, this regulation of long and deep smooth breathing. So this is the nadi, how to do pranayama yoga in Bali. So we are not using like chakra on called kundalini, but this is the element how we doing pranayama from Raspati Tatwa. Dharana Yoga. So here Omkara, I'm using like this. Hana Omkara. Omkara is the nature of Shiva. Should be placed in the heart full of Tatwa because Omkara, his continuous called the holding Dharana. So the understand of Dharana, understand of the Omkara. Balinese Raspati Tatwa are very purified, especially Aksara. So this we call, this is like here. When we are doing yoga, first of all, we have to active our dasa aksara, what we call microcosmos or buana alit. This is in the human dasa aksara. So dasa aksara here mention all the direction is God, and this buana alit, this the human body, this have to be active. So this is the different Raspati Tatwa and Astanga Yoga. We are just active the holy alphabet. It's like sa, this in the human body. After that, when we are doing or we active our aksara in our body, human life, so this will be the human will protect by this aksara. And after that, after we active dasa aksara and dasa bayu in ourselves, so after that we are going to Tarka Yoga. Tarka is constantly focused on the mind of him, very whose form is very subtle, steady and calm. Still, you should know that Paramartha. So before we are going to Tarka Yoga, we have to active all the function in our physiology. So this is the physiology yoga in Raspati Tatwa. So like Sabata Ainama Siwaya. It's Sa here in the hearts, after that kidney, and all the human body. And after that, we make the what we call Dasa Bayu to active Dasa Aksara. This is the Lord Vishnu, and after that, we already have like this mentioned, this Buana Agung. So we have to match Ching with Buana Alit or microcosmos. When the Aksara already active in our body, so this Tarka Yoga, we are going to start it after that Samadhi. When we are doing Samadhi, concentration is constantly contemplating. Yeah, this is I will call this Kadi Akasa. This is Tarka reflection, is constantly focusing the mind of whose form is very subtle, steadily. This is we call Paramartha. Like Akasa, so this is already the holy of human, yeah. So this is Samadhi is the state. Samadhi Yoga is the stage when we withdraw all the element of Pancha Mahabhuta, Pancha Tanmatra, Pancha Karmendriya, Pancha Buddhi Indriya, and Triguna. So the teaching from Raspati Tatwa, here, when we are attain the Raspati Samadhi, so we call Asta Aishwaraya. The Raspati Tatwa is that when Yogeshwara has become established in yoga in the sense that his karma vasana has been burned by Shiva Agni, his concentrate become firm and strong. Therefore, it said Chintamani. So here, as manifestation, God 8 Aishwarya, which include Anima, Laghima, Mahima, Prapti, Prakamya, Isitwa, Wasitwa, and Yogeshwara already has the same power of God Ishwara. So that's, I hope you enjoy my presentation. Maybe I will show a little bit about the physiology, how in Pancha Mahabhuta here's how to active. So we doing activates our Pancha Mahabhuta, so they are connect with the microcosmos and macrocosmos. And here's all our activities in Bali must be connect between Buana Alit. So people in Bali, most of people from their childhood, they already have Dasa Aksara or Pawintanan in their body. So we just active, yeah. And all the temple in Bali also, they connection with the human in Bali. So this is the Raspati Tatwa teaching of yoga. Maybe we can discuss about Raspati Yoga. So I hope you enjoy my presentation. Maybe we can discussion today. Time.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Now, question answering session. Ma'am, your presentation is over.
So if you want, I will like to discuss about presentation. Maybe can ask about what is the Raspati Tatwa. Maybe better we are going to discuss about the Raspati Tatwa itself.
Okay.
Yes, madam.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe something new about Hindu in Indonesia, because the Raspati Tatwa, this in Sanskrit language contain a 74 sloka, but translate in Jawa language, all we call Palawa language. So till now, we are using Palawa language because the script, the holy book, still with us. So we have the different point of view with Patanjali, and so we are not using all Patanjali Sutra in Bali. And the Raspati Tatwa, this is very important for Hindu in Bali, because all the ceremony, all activity spiritual, Raspati Tatwa is the basic of Balinese people. Maybe why there is no asana yoga asana, but directly to Sadanga yoga. So maybe we can discuss here. So better that I will give the brief of Raspati Tatwa, but I like to discuss with all the friends who attend my class today.
Okay, ma'am.
Any? I think here's attend also my friend, my lecturer from Sugriwa Hindu University. So we very grateful from this international webinar on yoga, because in our university we have special to learn yoga and in faculty of Brahma Vidya.
Ma'am, one question is arise.
Yes.
When you will realize you are on the Samadhi stage?
When we are realized on the Samadhi stage. This is how we realize we are in the Samadhi state. First, we have to do like activate the aksara in our body. So withdraw the sense and understand the pure of Paramashiva, Sadashiva, and Shiva. So in Bali, like I saw the temple, like Basaki temple, all this connected. So we are Samadhi, we have to do first, we have to do connected in the temple, in Bali Island. So like Basaki temple, so when the stage already connection and Dasa Bayu, the energy in all our body is active. How to active this? We use Pawintanan or Pasupati ceremony. We put Pasupati in the Balinese people when we are small, we are childhood, we have Manusa Yajna ceremony. This all aksara in our body, Pawintanan, so we active with Dasa Bayu. So we are going to temple, and after that, when we start this, prepares all in our body. So this is the stage of samadhi. So when there are people, this is look like Asta Ashwarya. This is like the God Ishwara itself inside ourself. So also we call Jiwa Mukti. So when the state Samadhi is when we can withdraw the five sense, like Pancha Mahabhuta, Pancha Tanmatra, Pancha. This is learned after we can control that's the Triguna, Sattvam, Rajas, Tamas, and etc. Like Pancha Tanmatra, Pancha Karmendriya, Pancha Buddhi Indriya. So this we call the state of calm or Samadhi in Raspati Tatwa.
Okay, ma'am. If anyone has any question, please do it.
Okay. Any question? I like to discuss with all my friends.
Good evening, madam.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't have a question, but I'm very interested to listen first.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
what does it actually mean, yoga, ma'am?
Yoga. This is like
How do you pronounce it? Yoga.
Yeah, this is from the Sanskrit word. mean the Chittavarti Nirodha. This is how to connect between Atma and Parama Atma. How to we are going. So exactly this is to stop or to liberation, to stop our reincarnation. How Atman, Brahman, Akham. So becoming one with Brahma, because we are not Atma. We are not Brahman. So, but Brahman, Atman, Akham is God itself inside ourself. So how to becoming huge between Atman and Brahman? So we attain the moksha. This the purpose why we learn, why we are doing yoga. Thank you, Nyoman Kanya. This is student of PhD student in Sriwa University also attend today.
Great presentation. I enjoy your presentation actually. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Ma'am, another question.
Yes.
Ma'am, another question. How to active Dasa Aksara without Panthvena?
Oh, udah ini.
How to active Dasa Aksara? So in our body to attain the God, this is the mystic one in Bali. Dasa Aksara can change by the tantric people to be the highest, to go to the Brahman, and also going down to do something like what we call Kandapat Buddha. What we call Kandapat Buddha. So to active, we need one ceremony in Bali. We are used like to put pewintenan. So everybody, even student, we active the aksara in body. Start they are speaking. They are doing speaking. Start speaking. So we put Saraswati in the tongues of the student. So we hope the Saraswati stay there. And this Dasa Aksara, if people know, they understand from our tradition in start birth 7 days, after that 3 months and 6 months, and after that growing. So Aksara already they are put in the body of the Balinese Hindu people. And we need Dasa Bayu. Dasa Bayu means Pasupati. So this Aksara is alive in our body. So this is the God. This is the style how to active the Dasa Aksara in our body. Yeah.
Gunaratna sir, please mute your microphone. Madam, continue.
So this is the aksara in the in body, mensang bata ang ing nang mang siwaya, and after that ang ong mang. This in our body, and after that we are going. When we are going samadhi, we are to be one with a Brahman or Paramashiva. So the Paramashiva and Sadashiva, Shiva. First, we have to attend Shiva, Sadashiva, and Paramashiva. This is the basic spiritual, basic yoga. So in Bali, we are not doing asana yoga like Surya Namaskar and others. Because aksara, this is the asana. So that's why in Bali, we call Sadanga yoga. Sadanga, not Astanga. So we remove 2 points, yeah, in Raspati Tatwa. So
another question arises.
Yeah.
Can the Dasa Aksara be active without the Petventenna?
Can the Dasa Aksara active without Pawintan? Sure, can. If we have the good teacher, guru, the spiritual guru. So can active and must be to energy of Dasabayu, prana, when the Ishwara inside your heart, Omkara inside your heart, so we can active without the ceremony Pawintanan or Dasabayu. This is depend on the spiritual teachers who guide you in when you are doing yoga. So,
Okay. Any other question, participants?
no?
No question, ma'am.
Okay, I will continue with the physiology yoga.
Okay.
Not if there is no question, I will like to continue with physiology yoga. A minute.
Okay, ma'am, continue.
Yeah.
भविष्यति अपेक्षस्व
So I would like to continue with. I don't know why suddenly out. I would like to continue with the physiology yoga from Raspati. Okay.
Okay, ma'am, continue.
Yes, go ahead, ma'am. Very clear.
1 minute. Where is the? So I'm still. Oops. Okay. The physiology of yoga when we are doing pranayama, so we have to how to do pranayama in Raspati Tatwa. So I will send. Okay, I think some problem in my internet. So. First,
I cannot see your face.
okay. You see,
So dark. I don't know why.
is now clear? Can I see me?
From myself, still dark.
Oh my God.
Cannot see your face. Just go ahead. Just stop.
Okay, I stop. Okay, baik. The physiology of yoga, first in Bali. So we call the first understand about Paramashiva, Sadashiva, and Shiva. So in Sadashiva and Shiva, Paramashiva, when the Shiva, this we call this consciousness, Paramashiva. So after that, how to understand Paramashiva? This is to understand Paramashiva. That's everybody who stay in this, like me, like another person. So from where they are coming? So can we understand when we are before our parents' marriage? So, but where we are, so this is first Paramashiva. Paramashiva, when everything cannot thinking about the God. We call that Achintya. The second one, Sadashiva. Sadashiva, the stage in the stage that we might be know and might be not understand about something. And after that, the Shiva. Now, this is the way, the physiology of yoga. We have to understand first, we are going in the state of Shiva, Sadashiva, and after that, Paramashiva. Now, after that, when we are already understand about Paramashiva, that's concentration to Paramashiva, so this we call Jiwa Mukti. And after that, when we are doing Jiwa Mukti, when we are still alive, so we are already attained the Paramashiva. With doing from Dasa Aksara in our body and Dasa Bayu, Dasa Aksara and Dasa Bayu in body, so we are very easy to do moksha. So in Bali, people can change their by the moving of Dasa Aksara and understand of Paramashiva, Sadashiva, and Shiva. So we can doing exactly go to the Pancha Mahabhuta. So they can what we call Kedhyatmikan. So people who doing yoga like Raspati Tatwa, exactly they can move all the physiology their body. It's like another's way, like can be changed their self to be tree. Maybe you're the tree, or to be the animal, or to be the stone. This is the power of Dasa Aksara, Dasa Bayu, and to understand of the Shiva. This is we call penglihakan. This nyoman kan ye, Mr. Nyoman kan ye. This is support you because we understand how to change the physiology of human can change to another phase. This is the very powerful of the aksara, Dasa Aksara, Sang Bang Tang Ang Ing Nama Shivaya, how to energy and body, and how when we are going to die. So people in Bali can be die, how to attain the moksha, or can be change their face, Jiwa Mukti in itself. This is the Raspati style of yoga when we are doing samadhi and can stay in this world. This with Jiwa Mukti, we call Jiwa Mukti. So maybe somebody will ask me about how is the Jiwa Mukti like in Balinese language, Balinese tradition of Raspati Tatwa. Exactly, we are not asana. We cannot find the Bali tradition doing asana yoga like Surya Namaskar. No. We are not doing that. But we are doing the energy, asana, through the aksara in our body. So many people come to Bali, also active their dasa aksara. Then through the dasa aksara and dasa bayu, so we are going to moksha, and we believe very much people can doing moksha in Bali, and very easy. Even I give the one story. Even the people by touching the teacher, they know how to do moksha jiwa mukti, so can change their face to be another pancha mahabhuta. Or there can be the three. This is like fixie, like mystic. But here in Bali, people can do it that by the dasa aksara and dasa bayu. So the temple in Bali also connecting with the dasa aksara and dasa bayu, who already active in Balinese people. So maybe any people or any friend want to discuss about that, about how to do jiwa mukti in Balinese people on Raspati Tatwa. Maybe we can discuss.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. First, I would like to ask the moderator to mute the dog voice. Who is that? Is that your dog?
This is my dog also doing.
Yeah, my question, ma'am. What kinds of aksara is that? This is a Balinese aksara or Jawa aksara? What was that? What with aksara you mean?
This aksara, all Bali aksara. Because Bali aksara, this is coming from the first is Dewanagari, Dewanagari, and after that all Javanese language, all Balinese language.
Okay, ma'am.
So this like the city of Dewanagari, this the same line. So Balinese language, because when I stay in India, I was in Delhi University.
Yep.
Only for 4 months, I can Hindi, because this is not so difficult for Balinese people to learn Hindi and Sanskrit.
Yeah.
And for sure, in our university, the first requirement is a student who pass in our university knowing Sanskrit very good. So this I give answer to Johan Kanyut. So we use our all Balinese language.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, clear.
Yeah, thank you very much. Maybe I will give. Actually, I like so much to discuss. Yeah, because I like to introduce our Raspati Tatwa in Bali.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Please discuss, ma'am.
Any other question? No? Okay, I will discuss about other word Paramashiva and Moksha same by meaning. These are all the questions. Paramashiva.
The word Paramashiva and Moksha same by meaning.
Of course, this different. Moksha and Paramashiva is different. Paramashiva is the state of consciousness, but moksha, how to becoming one, aham Brahman asmi, Brahman atma akham. So to becoming together with Brahman. Paramashiva, when this is the state of sunya or empty, like Onkara, Omkara, that's a Paramashiva. Today I give example. We cannot think about Paramashiva. The word is different, Paramashiva and Moksha, but we are go to inside the Paramashiva. Moksha is in Balinese style. Jiwa Mukti is we are going to state of Sunya Loka. This we call Paramashiva, when we know nobody can think about that, and we are not doing the how we call Pancasrada. Believe in Atma, Punarbhava, and after that Moksha and Karma Phala. This is very much influence to the how we are going to Aham Brahman Asmi, Atman Brahman Akhyam. Jadi becoming one with the Brahman. Paramashiva, I will give example. There's something like where we are when my parents not married yet, but there exists. I'm exist, but cannot thinking about Paramashiva. So this Atman, Parama Atman, Parama. So I will. How to becoming one with Brahman, this is we call moksha in the state of Paramashiva. Thank you.
Ma'am, another question.
Tell me, what is the question?
How will synergize Dasa Aksara in microcosmos with the universe and planet?
Where is the question? Dasa Aksara, and of course Dasa Aksara in our body, we are is microcosmos. With microcosmos, Dasa Aksara, so have to connect yeah, with what we call macrocosmos, Buana Agung. So this, how is the question about how Dasa Aksara? Yes, Dasa Aksara and Dasa Bayu. When people die, some Dasa Bayu energy in the body, prana, is disappear. So when we are doing to do moksha, we are going to try to moksha. So we have to connect with the Dasa Aksara in macrocosmos. Cannot how to stay alone, how to active our body alone. Have to contact with the macrocosmos. This is this is the aim. We active our Dasa Aksara in our body, and this for the connect with macrocosmos Buana Agung. So that's why when people in who doing Raspati yoga, when Dasa Aksara active, can do like what we call Ngelea in Bali, can change our face like what we want. Can be the tree. If here, friend from Bali, there are so many. I think they attend this webinar on yoga. This is the called yoga mind. Can change our face when can want to die. Can exactly die. This is the powerful of how to connect Dasa Bayu, Dasa Aksara, Dasa Bayu, and Dasa Aksara in macrocosmos.
Okay. Any other question?
Hi, ma'am. I wonder, you mentioned many times about Raspati Kalpa. You would like to tell to us this is something new in yoga, or we are different from yoga asanas or whatever?
Balinese.
This is the message you would like to promote? This kind of novelty from you?
This is like Balinese in Raspati Tatwa. Raspati Tatwa, this is the original is Sanskrit script. So the discuss between Iswara and Raspati, not by Maharishi Patanjali. But when we read the Tatwa, Samkhya, they use the Samkhya Yoga translation. But Maharshi Raspati in Raspati Tatwa, they are not pure, full to accept, to withdraw the Patanjali Sutra in ours. In our spiritual in Balinese people, it's like why we are not doing asana. Asana, this is not so famous in the spiritual Bali about how doing asana, because we are pray to connect with cosmos with a silent way. So with the aksara in our body, when we active, that's a bayu, so that's correct. This is full of energy. This is exercise. We are doing it's the difference between yoga asana and activates of aksara. This is the conclusion. This is the novelty of Raspati Tatwa, which difference between Yoga Sutra, Astanga Yoga from Patanjali. Okay.
Ma'am, another question.
Agree.
Yes.
What is meaning of asana yoga? Why it is neglected in Bali?
Why asana yoga? But now there is coming asana yoga, because so many yoga teachers stay in Bali, so they promote, so the asana yoga. Why people in Bali not doing asana yoga? We are doing asana. We are remove the asana from the Raspati Tatwa teaching, because not polite to do some action doing their exercise body, because the people in Bali, it is like a religion in silent, but the body is active. This is the asana in Balinese tradition, yoga, Sadanga yoga. And we have the special, people in Bali, if you come to Bali, 90% people know how to dance, but the spiritual dance. So in temple, when we are doing ceremony, the ceremony must be dancer here. But this is another way to exercise, to give the vibration of the aksara. So because when we are going to temple, like in Besake, there are Sambu. After that, another temple, Mahadewa temple, and that what we call Nawa Sangha, the Wato Nawa Sangha, have to connect with the aksara. So we are going to temple, and the temple and how to build temple also have the special way in Balinese tradition. So we are not with asana in our tradition. We just need how to connect, and this is also full of energy. It's not easy. So we are not don't want to noise with anything like asana. We just move and connect. Maybe I give one example. Maybe like aksara Omkara Sungsang. Then when Omkara Paramashiva is changed to be the Sakti, this is the tantric people doing. But not Raspati Tatwa. Tantric people can change and the body becoming Sakti. Sakti in the that's mean energy Sakti, not energy of Shiva. This is the aksara, very powerful. When we are going to do moksha, when we are going to do prasavya, daksina dan sebagainya, and another thing. So this is the novelty. We are not in Bali, in Raspati Tatwa. But now is so many people doing yoga asana. They have practiced yoga loving, yoga asana, yoga sleeping, because there is so many teachers from from every country come to Bali now. But in the spiritual Bali, in the script of Bali, we are not we are not doing asana yoga. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think we do not neglect the asanas.
We are not neglect.
Yeah, no neglect. I think people still practices in some places for that. Yeah.
People
But this is very good. I would like to join this program, the what we call your yoga. This is very interesting. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Where we could join it? Where's the place? Did you practice it already? Or
come
not?
to Bali. You have to come to Bali. So have to practice yoga without asana, but you have to active your energy in your body. Like I will put aksara and moving your aksara in the dasa Bali.
Very amazing. Yeah. Raspati Kalpa. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe I can discuss like.
No question, ma'am. Please discuss.
Okay. Today they asked me about how dasa aksara can be active without ceremony, because we have special ceremony we call pasupati. Your body pasupati, your tongue pasupati, and all the body is pasupati. That's the friend here asking me, this is possible or not, a pasupati without ceremony? Pasupati, this is one kind in Raspati Tatwa. It's very important to everybody. Like I do how to give energy to the wood, how to give energy to the stone. This is also can doing pasupati. The pasupati, the special ceremony pasupati, can give a life wood, can give a life another thing who not moving. I will give example. This dasa aksara also connect with the macrocosmos. This is like every house in Bali, when we are using wood, have to connect with us who stay in the house. This we put some energy to our house. So when we stay in the house, our microcosmos, our body, can be join or will connect with the house where we stay. So the wood also we give energy pasupati to connect to ourselves, to people who stay inside the house. So the same, like how to put energy in ourselves. So everywhere in Bali, so we have the what we call pasupati when we stay in the new house, how to move, how to connect with the people so people can get health. We have put the god in the house, like Balinese house, even wood also, how to we put energy, what we call pasupati. Yeah, then pasupati can be using like even to pencil. When Saraswati, we are going to celebrate the Saraswati Puja on this Saturday. So people will put the energy or pasupati in the pen where we are using to write down everything. So this will connect with aksara in the body. So everybody, this is one style in Bali. When people want to doing puja Saraswati, so they are doing puja with the ceremony, and the ceremony is to active all the energy of Saraswati and to inside our body, in our tongue, so Saraswati can be stay in our tongue. That's one very interesting. I think when we start about teaching in Raspati Tatwa. This is yoga. Yoga, in our mouth also we put Saraswati, alphabet Ankara. So when we put already Ankara, we blessing by the Saraswati. And all our body is God. That's we took the story from also from Ramayana. When Saraswati is not in the mouth of Kumbhakarna, so Kumbhakarna changed their mantra because Saraswati not stay. So when the puja Saraswati or child starting speaking, we put one aksara in the tongue. So this Saraswati will stay there. So everybody can speak good and connect with the nature or with the macrocosmos. So Saraswati Puja on Saturday also based on the Raspati Tatwa Yoga. I think that's I can explain. Maybe somebody can ask or discuss about how to put Saraswati in the tongue. Maybe in India also they have some ceremony there. Because I was in India for 4 years, stay in Delhi.
Wow, they have a Saraswati Puja, ma'am, in India?
Yeah, there is, but maybe different thing like in Bali.
Okay.
But I think in Bali celebration Saraswati is
More busy or a lot of people?
yeah, because the aura,
Student,
elder student, and school
Yeah.
is closed when
Yeah,
the
sure.
Saraswati.
Ma'am, it is done here also.
Hello, yes.
Yeah, Saraswati Puja is done here also. We have 2 days holidays. Schools, colleges, okay? It happens on Vasant Panchami.
Yeah, that's very good. Because here, like Shiva,
We're celebrating today as well, ma'am, in Bali. After Saraswati, we have to go to the ocean for holy water. We call it Banyu Pinaro. Might be different terms.
different term, yeah.
Maybe rituals are different.
Yeah.
But yes, and I happened to be in Bali once, so I know that they are also following Hindu rituals, but their rituals are a little bit different. And the pronunciation, maybe they're uttering the Sanskrit mantras also, but the pronunciation and maybe there are little bit differences. But the pujas happen here also.
Because the essence of the Hindu is coming from India, but more church because we are mixing with so many tradition in Bali, but the meaningful like puja, I think the same. Om Saraswati Namastubhyam is like Bija mantra is like that, yeah. Om Saraswati Namastubhyam is the same, but our pronunciation is different, the essential. And there is so many tradition also we put inside the Saraswati, like the ceremony. We put the symbol of Saraswati because in Bali itself, we pray Saraswati not like the statute. Only in 1962, the Saraswati statute come to Bali. Before we pray Saraswati on Aksara Ankara, and this Ankara. So we put Ankara alphabet for Saraswati Puja and the tongues of the child during Saraswati Puja, because Sanskrit also coming from Devanagari, India. So our religion, our culture is most coming from India. I think like that, and mixed with the Balinese local tradition.
Yeah.
If we find the meaning or the philosophical, I think I think all the same in the philosophical, but the tradition make the something look like different. Okay, another question. This is maybe from somebody who this. Okay. Sepertinya Anda telah berbicara di tangan. Maybe another question, maybe?
No question, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you. What is the relationship of Saraswati Puja with Raspati Tatwa? Thank you.
What is the relation with Raspati Tatwa and Saraswati Puja? Because the relation is with Dasa Aksara. The foundation of how to put Dasa Aksara, and when Saraswati also, we using Aksara Angkara in Balinese tradition to give the place of Goddess Saraswati to stay in our body. So this is the philosophical, the basic we found in Raspati Tatwa. That means the moving Aksara and to put the God inside the body, our body. The relation, the Saraswati, and also Pawintanan, when people becoming the priest, becoming the pandit in Bali, all Aksara is active. And even when we die, the Dasa Aksara, we put in what we call Kajang. Kajang, Bu, Arsih ya, Mam, Arsih? Yeah. This is when we die, people die, we put Aksara Kajang. So exactly people who cannot Jiwa Mukti can attain the moksha. So everybody we pray, we suppose they are go to the high place with moksha. So Dasa Aksara we give Pasupati in the Kajang. That's Kajang mean the white how to say that, to cover the dead body, and we put puja mantra, so Aksara will going to the macrocosmos. This is the relation. So Saraswati also the same. How to energize the energy inside our body, and to put Saraswati goddess in our tongue. I think that's I can give the answers. Anybody want? Yeah. Okay. I will discuss how to discuss another thing. Yeah. If any question. What is the time I have to finish my class? Hello. Yeah. Okay.
10 minutes more, madam.
Okay, thank you. So, Raspati Tatwa, this is 74th Sanskrit sloka about Shivaistic, and this really in Bali look like a different in India, but exactly in the essential, this essential thing is the same with India, because when the Raspati also in the philosophical point of view, we using Samkhya Yoga. This is Prusa and Prakriti, Triguna, Sattvam Rajas Tamas, Pancha Mahabhuta, Pancha Tanmatra, Pancha Karmendriya, Pancha Buddhindriya, and etc. And this very beautiful, very wonderful in Raspati Tatwa, how to stop, how to control ours, Buana Alit atau macrocosmos, all Atman, before to becoming one. We have to remove all the Pancha Mahabhuta, Pancha Tanmatra, and Pancha Karmendriya, so to attain the Paramashiva, or to attain the Jiwa Mukti. If we stay in this world, so that's we call Jiwa Mukti. And my conclusion for this meeting, that's yoga. This is very good, very important in the spiritual basic view to understand about ourselves. And Raspati Tatwa explained the yoga in the Tatwa, or Tatwa in the philosophical point of view, how to live, how to be the human being in the Hindu way. And another one, maybe when I said why not use Yama and Niyama Bhrata, because we are using like Dasa Sila. Without to be the good people, without to be good person, we cannot attain that God, because Paramashiva, a God, is very good. So good, only good people with Dasa Sila. This is the same like Yama. We have to speak good. We have to have good life. We have to clean in our life, and only with good people can attain the Paramashiva. So I hope you enjoy my presentation today. So I will be free if any question to me. And I will like to invite if anybody want to come to my university, because we have special research on yoga class, yoga department, and also Brahma Vidya. We are discuss about the glory of God, special Brahma Vidya.
Your presentation is great, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you for attending my today.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Any question? If any question has, anyone has any question? No question, ma'am.
No question, yeah. No question, but that's better. Practice again.
Yeah, sure. That will be great.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I will have to mention about. Okay, anybody want to ask me something about Atman? In Raspati also mentioned what is Atma. Atma is the small they have quality of God, but Atman is not God exactly. Atman, when they are enter what we call cita, jadi the source of yoga, cita verti niroda. So put by the cita, so they are still in the influence of Triguna, Sattvam, Rajas, Tamas, and etc. Even they are Pancha Mahabhuta, not again inside, but Atma have their Chitta. This is what we call karma vasana, and rebirth, reincarnation will continue. So the yoga purpose is to stop this reincarnation. How we stop the reincarnation? The purpose of the how to clean the Atma, becoming one with the Brahman or Paramashiva, or to be Ishwara. Atman is not God, but the quality of God inside the Atman. This is the conclusion of Raspati Tatwa. So, how is if there is no question?
No question.
Okay.
Thank you for explanation.
Yes, thank you, Miss RC. Yeah, that's I give the conclusion, because the Atma becoming because of karma vasana, because of karma phala, so they going to reincarnation and to punarbawa, and this life full of dukkha and samsara. That's Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Enjoy your time. Have a great dinners after this. Thank you, everyone. Nice to meet you. Greeting from Bali, Indonesia.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay. Let me leave. Excuse me.
Yes, Mr. Kandya. Yeah, thank you. I think this will be, yeah.
Beautiful explanation. Thank you.
Yeah, how are you, Mr. Santu? Nah.
I'm fine, madam.
I'm waiting you. Maybe next time I will invite you to my university also, to discuss about Sanskrit. Yeah, this.
Yes, ma'am.
I think I will
Thank you,
close
madam,
this.
For making an excellent presentation and making the webinar meaningful.
I'm very happy. I know I so many friends here, and I hope not only here we can meet. I think I will also asking something to get knowledge from all the friends here in this and success for international webinar on yoga. Yeah, Mr. Mr. Dedismita Nayak. Yeah. Thank
This
you.
very good, very good.
Yeah.
Again, on behalf of my department, extend a very hearty vote of thanks, madam, and other honorable delegates who blessed us with of their busy schedule. We put the of
Siddhita, yeah.
and support
Yeah, thank you very much. I think next time we're going to have some memorandum of understand. Maybe we can change the lecture or change student to my university.
Yes, I hope this activity can be carried out on another day with other themes such as traditional activities and so on.
Yeah, this so many support from the lecture in our university also join in this webinar. This Mr. Sugata, this is the research department also join here. Mr. Robo Puniman from the department of the standard education here, and also Gunarta and Wayan Wirta. There is some friend also from my university, Made Dwitayasa. This is the head of the yoga and head also attends this webinar. Made Dwitayasa. RC, and there's so many friends from my department also join in this webinar. So thank you very much, Mr. Santu.
Yes, madam. I also heartily congratulate to all scholars of Bali University. And
Okay.
so I recite Shanti Mantra for ending the program. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamadasyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hare Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
Om Santi, Santi,
Madam?
Santi. Thank you.
Shanti.
Om Santi, Santi, Santi. Om.
Thank you, Mr. Santu Singh.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
On behalf of Bangkok University.
Nice to meet you. Nice to see you here. Okay.
Okay.
Thank
you very
you,
much.
Supriya Pal.
Namaskar. Yeah. Okay, we are going.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you very much.